you go. What are you showing me? Come on.
Today's episode of iDubbbz Complains is all about immigration and xenophobia and racism and TikTok and the TikTokification of xenophobia. The interest in this episode of iDubbbz Complains, I am coming to you live from Barcelona, Spain. If you guys aren't familiar with Barcelona, I recommend you keep your eyes on them, because they're looking like a pretty hot team this year. By the way, guys, his clothing brand is called Conquest. He's a white South African making travel vlogs that are vaguely xenophobic. And his clothing brand is called Conquest. We gotta retire one of those things, at least. I would recommend the xenophobic part, but you could also change the conquest part as well. You know, at least one.
Saying that the streets is dangerous. Perché?
Perché hanno I coltelli tutti quanti, I maceti.
Maceti?
Sì, loro.
Look at all these guys. Look at all the shits on the floor. And here they are, just loitering. Very dangerous, he's saying.
Se passo là io adesso, sono un centinaio, mi caricano, sicuro.
So this is the part of the video where they really up the levels of propaganda. They start you off softly implying by just showing you like, this isn't like the postcards of Europe that you see. You guys have heard of Rome in your history class. You never saw pictures like this. You saw beautiful things like the Colosseum, but now you have to see immigrants. You can be a bro and not be racist. You can make a beer company and not be racist. It's totally possible. In closing, I want to speak to all of the people who buy into this rhetoric. There's nothing to fear. You know, people in other countries are just humans living their lives, trying to exist. And when they go to your country, they're also just trying to exist. And it's not a fight. It's not a war for whose culture is going to win out. It's going to be a mixture of cultures. You're going to have to deal with the fact that a mosque was erected in your city. Oh no, well guess what? You don't have to go to the mosque. It's not a crime for it to be in your line of sight. Okay, shout out Jack, the man. You just brought the heat. They turn every place they go into the place that they left. I think some people have a selfish mindset in thinking that because they themselves wouldn't leave the country that they were born in or have become accustomed to, that other people wouldn't do that, and if they are doing that, they're doing it for like sinister reasons. It's just like a basic human thought to be like, I want to bring some of my culture into the place that I'm traveling to, that I'm now going to start my new life in. And of course it's going to be these places that are desirable to go to and that are very multicultural. There's a reason why people are referencing Canada and the UK. It's because people who are immigrating to these countries like these countries. They like that their culture is either already kind of established there, and there are foods and routines and places to go and people to meet that are going to allow them to integrate better into the society. Okay, we got another comment. It says, the world is getting pretty racist. And this person responds with, you can't go into a new country and overtake it like this. You assimilate into their culture. They're also ruining property. So in no way is it racist. It's a pattern. After watching I want to bring your guys' attention to some lawsuits that recently dropped. Frogan, Denims, and KidBehindACamera have all been sued, and they are trying to fight this off. I really believe in their cases, and I think it's important to either set a precedent or send a message that just because you're fucking rich and powerful doesn't mean that you can bully people on the internet, doesn't mean you can bully women, minorities, or fucking people who are poorer than you. And I think it would be good if they can continue to fight this off. So I'm gonna put the links to their GoFundMes down below. Alright everyone, that is going to do it for this episode of iDubbbz Complains. I will see you next time when I swing the candelabra.
How many 18 to 25-year-old farm-raised Amish dudes would it take fighting together on the same team to bring down one of those great big huge biggest of the big muscled up?
Hola, Idubbz. Bienvenidos de nuevo a Idubbz se queja. Idubbz se queja.